Hi friends, Angie Matson Stegall, Wayfinder and book coach here today. I am working on book number 5 called Notes from Nature. I still don't quite have the subtitle down, so I'd be curious if you have any subtitle recommendations for me. But I'm working on Notes from Nature, book number 5, and something came to me this morning that I've added to the book about being the caretaker or the head landscaper who is in charge of your inner garden. And I didn't realize I had an inner garden for a long time, or maybe I did when I was young and I ignored it and pushed it away as I got older. But I would say in the last 10 years or so, I have really started to spend a lot of time in my inner garden. And I do that actually sometimes by going out to a real garden, or just going out and sitting with the river or sitting with the trees. And here's what I've learned. I am responsible for what is in my inner garden. And so that requires me to go into my inner garden and find out what's there. And sometimes I go in there and I see things that I love, like flowers. I adore colorful flowers. I adore flowers that smell wonderful. The variety of flowers in the world is just awesome. Sometimes I go in there and there are beautiful trees. Sometimes I go in there and there are vegetables. And one time I was rooting around through the vegetables and I was like, whoa, what the heck, man? There are like green peppers in there. I hate green peppers. And there's eggplant in there. And I don't really like eggplant either. And I thought, how in the world did these things get in here? And maybe I planted them accidentally. Or maybe somehow, some way, they got planted there by somebody else. Right? So this is a metaphor. Go with me here. However, no matter how they got there, it is my responsibility to get them out of there. And so, with great care, it is my job to gently unearth them, to pull them out. But not to pull them out in anger or rage, because if I do that, I'm not careful. And I could leave bits of roots. I could accidentally scatter seeds. And by not fully examining them and pulling them out all the way, I could leave things that will grow back later. And that is a very bad problem because I don't want them there. I choose deliberately not to have them there. So this whole metaphor is just to encourage you to go into your inner landscape, go into your inner garden, and begin to examine what's there with curiosity and interest. And look for those things that you love. Look for the things that bring you joy. And it's looking for thoughts and feelings. It's looking at behaviors in your life and deciding which ones get to stay because they are wonderful and which ones gotta go because they don't bring you those joyful, peaceful, happy feelings. So, there you go. That's my crazy thought for today. Is you're the inner gardener of your life. You're the head gardener. Pay attention to what's planted in your inner garden. Have a good day, y'all.